a chord, a good old major chord, with some good close harmony, harmony. Come on and join the fun, we'll bust a minor one, as we warble merrily. Let's sing it through again, and then we'll all chime in. It'll make your heart feel light. You'll be hoarse tomorrow, but forget your sorrow while we bust a chord tonight.
If you're a low-down bass, come on and find your place.
And the tenor will be welcome, never fear. If you're a baritone, don't sit around alone. And to lead is what we need right over here. Let's bust a chord or two, and then you'll know it's true that a song makes things go right. Put away your trouble, let your joy be double while we bust a chord tonight. While we bust a chord tonight.
Thank you all for coming. This is already okay. So when we first thought of putting up a final concert, we initially wanted it to be on the stage itself because we didn't think a lot of people would come. And I know it looks as if like it isn't very full right now, but this is about like 50 of you, which will be too many for the stage already. And so we're very grateful that you all are here, because otherwise this would be very awkward to do.
Our speciality. It's nice when we don't have to rely on the audience for some help, right? We've got plenty of awkward on all on our own. Thanks, Jay. I can speak English.
Yeah.
So, in case any of you don't know who we are, is that possible?
It's possible.
That's possible, right?
So
So
I
we should
mean,
follow up on that.
as you can tell, we didn't script any of this. So be prepared for a lot of jokes that won't land. Be prepared for a lot of awkward silences, a lot of what the hell are we talking about? We should stop talking and start rambling because we keep going on and on and on. This will not go very well.
Yeah, speaking of the usual, basically. Yeah, so let's just introduce ourselves here. Over here, singing tenor, we have Han. On my left, most immediately.
Hi, I'm Benson.
You can all guess what part Benson sings?
Hey.
Very good! And finally, we have Glen.
And this is Jay. So tonight is kind of a celebration of the history of our quartet. We're going to have a lot of very nostalgic moments. We're going to try our best not to cry. And we're gonna be revisiting some old favorites that we haven't sung in a while, that we will hopefully sing better now than we did 3 years ago. And if you don't know the history of the barbershop singing in our school, we started off as a group of 10, then we whittled down to five, then we came down to 4, and then a different 4, and then another round of 4. Is that all of it?
Well, then we got.
Then they came the chorus.
Then they came the chorus, but you'll see them later on. So this next song is actually the very first song that we really performed as a quartet. It was sung at the family weekend in 2014.
Yeah, and the night before, we found out that Jay wasn't going to be in Singapore.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
I forgot I was going out of the country, so that was great. Yeah, some things never change.
This is the coffee shop song, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's a really good story.
Okay, no, it's too much. It's too much.
So we'll sing the song first, and those of you who know the origins will realize how much things have hopefully changed.
Is Bosie in the audience?
Oh, okay.
This song we sang in dedication to Bosie once before. We changed the name, but we're not changing it tonight. I'm sorry.
But you can imagine, Koh Zhi, it's still there in our hearts. So. flash those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. Baby, I'm not one that gets around, swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said hello, Mary Lou.
Goodbye, heart.
Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you.
I'm in love with Mary.
I knew, Mary Lou,
That
we never part, so hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, goodbye, heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. What horses could make me stay away? Thought about a moonlit night, arms around you, good and tight. That's all I need to see for me to stay. Hello, Mary Lou.
Goodbye, heart.
Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you.
I'm in love with Mary.
I knew, Mary Lou,
We never part.
we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Hello, Mary Lou. I'm in love with you. Yes. Hello, Mary Lou.
Goodbye, heart.
Right from the start, I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart.
You will see an example of us singing it 4 years ago later. And hopefully there's a difference. If there isn't, that would be really sad.
What we'll move into next is a song that I think for those of you who've been to our concerts before, we've sang this song to death. We're going to continue doing so. This was the song, our ballad that we sang at the Pan-Pacific Convention last year, which was in Sydney.
Yes.
It was in Sydney. And so this is the very classic Ed Wish arranged version of Over the Rainbow.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane, when all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly.
the point where we have to make a transition. I don't know if the chorus are here.
So this is the Yale-NUS Barbershop Chorus. This group was founded in 2016, primarily by Glen Koh here. And so today the chorus numbers a lot compared to 4. I'm not an MCS major, I'm not going to give you the exact stats. But today we're going to hear 2 wonderful songs from the chorus, both barbershop classics, and the first one which you might recognize, which is Bare Necessities. Followed by a true barbershop classic called From the First Hello to the Last Goodbye.
Also, we know that there are some experienced singers and looking at you, Eddie. Experienced barbershoppers. This group can use help. Yeah, wonderful. It's just that we're not I don't know about it.
I believe what Glenn is saying is that if any of you want to provide free coaching services to this group of talented and incredibly attractive individuals who sing so well, then hit us up afterwards. Alright, so here's Bare Necessities. We hope you all enjoy. Barbershop nerd of this quartet? Anybody?
No, not at all.
Thanks.
Our song was a song of tomorrow. been dear and sweet, a pleasure to meet, a special treat, say I, from the first hello to the
This next song, I don't think anyone brought children with them, right? Are there anybody under the age of 16?
This is actually a serious
This is actually a serious question. This next song is going to be sung by what we call a breakout quartet, featuring Jonathan, Hansel, and Scott. Let's not tell you what the title of the song is, and you will hear it for yourself while I walk away.
This song is rated 16 for mature themes and
This is serious. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, if you're not ready for this, please leave and come back for the next song. We've given you fair warning, so this is your last opportunity.
we say a certain anatomical word a lot, so
Yeah, that's right.
so if you're uncomfortable, you can step out for this song and come back after this song. Whenever life gets you down, keeps you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind, and when you're all out of hope, down at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line. If you ever get so low that you don't know which way to go, come on and take a walk in my shoes. Never worry about a thing, got the world on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues. Take a look at my enormous penis, and my jaw will start melting away. Take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay. I gotta sing and a dance when I glance in my pants. My feelings like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way. Everybody, I take a look at my enormous penis, and the jaw will start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay. Well, I've got great big amounts in the place where it counts. The feeling's like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way.
My trouser monster.
Everything is going my way.
I mean, it's murder.
Everything is going my way. Size doesn't matter. Everything is going my way. Yum.
happen. We just want to move briskly along to the next section of this performance. So the next 4 songs we're doing, we want to do something a little bit special for this concert. We're doing the next 4 songs will each feature one of the 4 of us on the lead part. As you can imagine, in 4-part harmony, you know, like I'm a baritone, my part never makes sense. So every now and again, you desire to just sing a melody that's not just like da da da.
In fact, I desire that every day, so that's why I sing lead, and then they force me into singing their other parts in exchange for switching, and I'm not a fan of this arrangement, but we gotta do that.
So the next 4 songs, we're gonna take turns singing lead.
That includes me. I was adamant about that. It's in the contract. This one is featuring me, by the way. Sorry. The first song we have featuring my virtuosic tenor tones is going to be Moon Dance. That's right.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of unclouded skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please you, the calming of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the night that seems to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your flush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the evening has come, and I know that the time is just right. And straight into my arms you will run, and when you come into my arms you make me to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me there. You can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Doomba doomba I love to go with you, babe, on a magic night. With you, babe. Can't I just have one more moon dance with you, my love?
This next song, we're letting Benson off the hook.
So we are switching the do parts. Yeah.
Now I get the joy of dooming.
It's actually really hard because sometimes you forget which do comes which
Can test.
Right, yeah. This next song, it's Teddy Bear by The King. Elvis Presley. One, two, three.
the loving teddy bear. I put your chain around my neck and lead me everywhere. Oh, let me be, your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Baby, let me be your teddy bear. Wanna be your teddy bear now. Put your chain around my neck and leave me everywhere. Oh, let me be, your teddy bear. Baby, let me be around you every night. Put your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be, your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Baby, let me be your teddy bear. Wanna be your teddy bear now. Put your chain around my neck and leave me everywhere. Oh, let me be, your teddy bear. Oh, let me be, your teddy bear. Thank you.
What happened there?
There were multiple like do parts, and then yeah, I think we lost track of like which do came before which. Yeah.
I don't know.
All the two of them have trouble remembering do. I straight up had trouble remembering the lyrics. And so for this next song, I'll be doing the lead part. Literally this afternoon we were rehearsing this song. And I sang the lyrics. We got up to halfway point where it kind of the music goes back to like an earlier part, but the lyrics are different. But I sang the first lyrics, so if I had done that, we would have been stuck in an endless loop. Over and over again. So hopefully that won't happen tonight. I will try my best.
Being recorded, huh?
But the next song will be featuring me as the lead, and it's called Oh Calm Me Down.
Little Town,
Little Town with the Oh Calm Me Down.
It's spelled as O-L-D. I don't know why.
Ask Benson, he's the English major.
I should know, but I don't. Moving on.
This song, for those of you, some of you may remember this song. We sang this song exactly once. There was a reason for that, because we were like not anywhere near good enough to sing it then. We probably aren't good enough to sing it now either, but shh, until you guys that. But yeah, we sang this actually at the
2014 Deck the
Halls, the
Multi-Purpose
inaugural
Halls.
Deck the Multi-Purpose Halls at the time, as opposed to performance halls. And so now we will feature Han. We hope you enjoy.
Let's redeem ourselves.
Yeah.
Sure, if I had the wings of a swallow, I would fly far over the sea. Then a rocky old road I would follow to a place that is heaven. fame or renown, like the black sheep of old, I'll return to the fold, to that dear little town in my island of dreams, little town in the old county down.
Harder than it seems to know the words, right? You know that, okay. So this next song, I like to phrase it this way. This next song is featuring Jay on baritone. No, so in all seriousness, this song, you've heard this song many, many times before if you've come to our concerts. The song, ever since the beginning, you've always had Glenn singing lead, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. I think we do as well. So this is When She Loved Me.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to comfort her. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me, through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, I was there to dry her tears, and I knew that she loved me. She loved me, loved me. So the years went by, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. I was left alone. Still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. Lonely and forgotten, never thought she'd look my way, but she smiled at me and held me just like she used to do, like she loved me. When she loved me. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart.
without crying. Alright, so this marks the halfway point of our set. This doesn't mean you are off the hook. We don't have an intermission. Because I made it that way. We have a little video that we like to show you guys. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Yeah, okay.
Are we going to stand here?
No.
This is a photo of the Overtime Project, which is a barbershop quartet that we started off in freshman year. This is me right there. We called ourselves the Overtime Project because we used to only ever rehearse past 11 p.m. at night. And sometimes I look at old videos of us performing. God, we were awful. I'm hoping that we're less terrible now.
What it would sound like if 250 people yelled squirrel at the same time.
Old MacDonald had a deformed farm. E-I-E-I. That's all I need to see for me to stay.
Evacuate.
Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. We don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load, side by side. Take my whole life for I can't help. I knew we'd build a new world, a world of hope forever after. Deep in my heart, I just know, right from the start, we will grow. Look where we are, we've come so far, and there's still a long, long way to go. With all of my heart, I will care. I'll live my part, I will share. With family and friends, together we'll stand. And in the end, hand in hand, we will get there.
For tonight, I need you guys to suspend your belief of reality and pretend that the four of us are one guy.
Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Lovely day. We'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me. Come on, let's fly away. Come on, baby, let's touch the sky. Come on, baby, let's so happy together, so happy together. I can't see loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life.
I'm very scared. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I feel very
Oh,
scared.
I'm not scared. I'm excited. This is our sort of quartet dynamic, which is that like right up until the moment, like Glenn is like kind of freaking out. Benson is okay until we physically walk on the stage. Han is generally pretty chill, except for certain things which we will not mention in a public vlog. And then I'm just like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
I'm stoked. I'm just really glad that after 4 years of singing together, like this is kind of like a summary exercise for us, that we finally get to put all our skills together. And I think that beyond that, and beyond the competition part of it, it's just going to be really fun and exciting to finally be part of a community that is a lot harder to get by in Singapore.
We're ready for the next contestant. Contestant number 9, all the way from Singapore, in the Open and Youth Division of the Pan Pacifics, the Overtime Project.
For those of you, we can kind of see the audience. Raise your hand if you have heard us perform Old MacDonald Had a Deformed Farm. The number is low, and the reason for this is because we sang this song like 50 times freshman year, and then everybody was like, I never want to hear this song ever again.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Well,
So, yes, okay, thank you for owning up to it as well. So, obviously, we didn't want to ever sing it again either, but we figured that at the very last concert, we would try. Yeah, don't get so excited yet. We'll see if we know the words still.
Yeah, we've actually rehearsed this, and we still don't know the words to the song anymore. So we'll see.
We have to make some modifications because we're like graduating. Is it cat?
Okay.
We got this.
OT's glad to sing today, but things don't always go our way. We really thought this year we'd graduate. We've been working day and night, mostly nights. Majors all were finished right. The problem is our capstone thesis sucked. Well, there's always next year, never fear. Someday OT will finally graduate. Until that day comes, we've had enough. So the only thing you'll hear tonight are crafty attempts at entertainment. Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a hearing impaired parrot, E-I-E-I-O. With a what here and a what there. You're a what, I want a what. Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a dyslexic cat, E-I-E-I-O. With an owie here and an owie there. Here and owie there and owie everywhere and owie. Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. Oh, well, this farm saved the day, shower-a. Now animals like us can be loved too. Our friends from the zoo, special Prof. Bailey, don't be alarmed. You can go to Old MacDonald's special farm. Oh, Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a lactose intolerant cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a there, here a move there. Oh!
In the bathroom. Everything's a hazard.
Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a heavily stimulated, heavily caffeinated, hyped up on Red Bull, hyperactive sloth. E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here a there a everywhere a Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well, you know what they say, you're all the same. In some way, variety makes living life so grand. All creatures great and small, we love them all on Old MacDonald's farm. We all can have a ball. Oh, Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had an attention deficit disorder dog on Adderall. E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here a woof there a squirrel. How nice. Old MacDonald had a deformed farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a terrified squirrel. E-I-E-I-O. A squeak squeak here and a squeak squeak there, here a squeak there. A dog! Oh my God! I wonder what it would sound like if all of you guys were to yell squirrel one last time. The hint you yell squirrel when we gesture, for those of you who weren't around in 2014. Old MacDonald had a deformed farm. E-I, E-I,
You had one job. You're singing the melody.
You guys know it's harder than it looks. Alright, thank you for indulging us in that song.
I've unofficially labeled this section of our set the songs we've sung way too often set.
Oh, that's true.
Right? The next song that we're singing, we've sung also way too often and we avoided it for the last 2 years. It's a song called Who Told You?
So this is Lou Perry, Numero Dos.
Won't you tell me, darling, who told you I found somebody new? Tell me who told you that lie, that great, big, terrible lie. I'll tell you, not a word you heard was true. So cut out your crying, they're only lying. I'm in love with you. Believe me, just to prove there's nobody new. I've got a scheme of each other dream for two. Here's what we'll do. We can take a taxi to the jewelry store. We can meet the preacher about 3:45. And then when someone tells you I don't care anymore, just ask them who told. I know you. 'Cause then you will be my bride, and with you there by my side. We'll tell the whole world we're so in love, so in love.
This last one of the set, and then we'll give you guys a break of hearing us. I'm sure you're tired of us by now.
Yes.
Is that Pam? Sounded like you. I'm watching you. Okay. This is also in our oversung category. You heard it on the video just now. We sang it properly at the Yale-NUS campus inauguration, which is why we added it to our set today, because it was another milestone in our quartet career. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Let's get away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band and a toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue, off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly, just be starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, holding you so near, you may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together, weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Lovely day. Just say the word, and beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, come on, let's fly away. Come on, baby, let's touch the sky. Come on, baby, let's fly.
Now we'll give you a break. You don't have to hear us for the next 3 songs. We would like to welcome our sibling a cappella group here on campus. We've kind of shared a lot of performances. Last semester we had a joint concert together as well. They are a lovely bunch of people who sing a cappella arrangements of pop and indie music. Today, later, introducing Patchwork!
What's up? We're Patchwork. We like to joke that we are the Overtime Project sister group. I don't know if that makes them our brother group. I don't know how this works. Gender is a construct. Welcome to Yale-NUS. So the reason that we have mics and none of the other groups on the stage so far have had mics is one guy. This one. Don't say it. So the way Barbershop works is it's structured around very tight harmonies, as you can tell. We have harmonies that are very far apart from each other, which basically means you will not hear him if he does not have a mic. And if he does have a mic and we don't, then you will not hear us. So people have asked us a bunch of times before why we have mics on stage when these guys usually don't. This is why, now y'all know. So, to get us started, we're going to start with something that we actually don't do very much, or have never done before, which is we're going to sing for you an original song. This is called Run Run. It was written by me, it was arranged by this group, and we're going to sing it for you now. You've been told there's a party under the sun. You've heard every excuse, every reason. Not a day goes by when you're not let down. Maybe it'd be easier just to tell. What are you waiting for? Run away before you're done. Your tumbleweed your guns don't fire, they just run. You had dreams, I know you did. Seems they quit. You know you wake up one morning to find them gone. And all the lives you thought you lived, then gone. Everyone hanging out for the morning sun. What are you waiting for? Run away before you're done. Your tumbleweed your guns don't fire, they just run, la 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 la. What did you think? That you get away with it, find a good life, and not have to pay for it, follow your dreams, find you a pot of gold, darling, even love grows old. What did you think? That you get away with it, find a good life, and not have to pay for it, follow your dreams, and find you a pot of gold, darling, even love grows old. What are you waiting for? Run away before you're done. Your tumbleweed your guns don't fire, they just run. Healthy mental state to have there. So before we move on, I'd just like to introduce the people who are standing up here with me today. Over here we have Bettina. Hi, Bettina. On this side of me is...
Well, the ladies call me King of Hearts.
They don't. It's true. They don't do that. Over next to not the King of Hearts, we have Scoots. Damn it. It's true. Why do I not introduce yourselves? Why do I do this? And I'm Jamie. Sometimes these guys call me Mom.
She's the bean, human being.
Yes, and herding these three is like herding cats. Okay, we're gonna move on. Our next song is a medley of two songs, one of which you will know very well, and the other one you may not. The first one is Someone Like You by Adele, and the second one is Hozier's Work Song.
Ooh. see my face, then that should be a reminder that for me, it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you said. Sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you said. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Always working on empty. Is that the kind of love I feel the blood and heat? I just think about my baby. I'm so full of love I can barely eat. It's nothing sweeter than my baby. So full of love from the cherry tree. It's my baby, sweet as can be. She give me toothaches just for kissing me. When my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark ground. No grave can hold my body down. I crawl home to her. My baby never fretted about what my hands and my body done. If the Lord don't forgive me, I'd still have my baby and my baby would have me. I was kissing on my baby. She put me love down soft and sweet. But in the low light heart I was free. Heaven and hell are what's to be. No, when my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark of no grave can hold my body down. Crawl home to her. When my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark earth. No grave can hold my body down. Crawl home to her.
We have one last song for you. And this time it's not going to be sad or mean. This is New Rules by Dua Lipa.
Dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 da.
Walking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would say. Too many times, too many times. He makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. He doesn't let me slow by myself. I tell myself, break out the show, know he's so strong, he's trying to get along too. Don't let it, you'll have to shake it, not get don't be sweat, you may know everything's bad in the morning. If you're up ahead, Pushing forward, but it keeps pulling me backward. Now I'm sliding backwards, and I'm finally screwed pattern. But my love, he has gone through what's on the top. I do. Wake up and roll, knowing what's wrong, it's stuck in the nose. Don't let it in, you'll have to speak your mind again. Don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in this bed in the morning. And if you're coming in, you ain't getting over. I got you roots like I got you roots like I got a tether to myself. I got you roots like I got a tether to myself.
It's perfect, still trying to
I got your roots.
eat, sleep, and breathe, and rehearsing, repeating, 'cause I got
your roots. Once wake up slow, you know he's looking like a strong and alone too. Don't let him in, you have to speak your mind again. Don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're not it, you ain't getting over it. I got your roots like I got your roots like I got a trouble to myself. I got your roots like I got a trouble to myself.
We're going to hand you back over to your hosts for this evening. Please welcome back the Overtime Project.
Give it up for Patchwork one more time. If you are still here, good job. It is quite a feat that you have done in sitting here and listening to us sing for like an hour and just, yeah. We're tired too, we understand, it's okay. This is our final 3 songs. It is also the hardest 3 songs in our repertoire. So naturally we put it at the end where we're the most tired to sing it. So, because that we plan these things really, really well. That's why we are graduating, because we have gotten an education.
4 years to transform it.
I don't.
Sing. I don't get the joke.
Can't believe we're breaking up. Ain't no chance for making up. Baby, don't treat me this way. You're gonna be lonely someday. After you've gone and left me crying. After you've gone, there's no denying. You feel blue, you feel sad. You'll miss the dearest pal you've ever had. Now there'll come a time. Now don't forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only. After you've gone away, you've gone away. And so there'll come a day when you will miss me. Remember the day when you could kiss me. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break. You want me only after you've gone away, gone away. You told me goodbye, now it's your turn to cry. After you've gone away.
This next song, we're just going to briskly go through this because we had intended to end by 9:30 and it's 9:27 right now.
It's still good if you say double tempo.
We have two more songs. This next song was our up tune for our convention set. It was a very hard song to learn. We had a lot of difficulty learning it, and then when we performed it, we didn't touch it for another 6 months after.
It was that bad, right?
We were very much scarred by it, but we're bringing it back. And again, it features some very high notes, because that's what we're good at, singing notes outside our range.
Okay, it's 28.
Okay, yeah, no, sorry.
In the apartment above me, oh, there is the lovingest fair. I don't know what she has to be jealous of. He has a face that just a mother could love. And still I know she's always worried. Some girl will steal her prize away. She's always asking, is there somebody else? I guess it's just to hear him say, no, Nora, nobody but you, dear. You know, Nora, yours truly is true, dear. When you accuse me of flirting, baby, I couldn't, I love you so. I have chances too many to mention. Never give them a bit of attention. And would I trade you for Venus? Oh no, Nora, no, Nora. There's no one but you, dear, and you know I'm more dear. I stick like glue, dear. And when you're speaking of cheeking, I couldn't, I love you so. I see eyes that are full of affection, but I always look in another direction. And would I trade you for Barbershop? Bye-bye, Nora, so long forever. Sayonara, arrivederci, see you later, alligator, hasta la vista. Bye-bye, Nora.
For our final song, this is our, not technically, we weren't so forthcoming, but this is not technically our final song. I guess we could announce to this group. We are going to be singing at the Yale-NUS College graduation ceremony for our class in really soon. And so this is not technically our last performance, but we're counting this as our last performance. So now we have hit number 3 Lou Perry chart. This is a standard, very standard classic barbershop song called That Old Quartet of Mine. As evidenced by the title, it talks about that old quartet of ours. What a surprise. This is our last song. We hope you've enjoyed the concert, and we hope you enjoyed the song.
Sitting by the fireside, watching embers softly glow, I put my daily cares aside and think of friends I used to know. As I reach back in memory, I recall an old-time melody. I can hear it yet by my old quartet in the days that used to be. I just how much I miss the touch of four-part harmony. I wonder if they still recall the tears that filled our eyes the night the crowd applauded when we won our first big prize. All that I possess I would forsake if just once more I could partake, singing one more song, just one more time, with that old quartet of mine. And if someday we ever meet again, I will smile and stand in line just to sing one song, just one more time, with that old quartet of mine.
That's the end of our show. But we really want to say a wonderful thank you to everybody who has helped us. We have a whole list. You can find
It is,
comprehensive.
and it is on the back of your program booklet thingy, and if you haven't realized it yet, I was very self-indulgent in designing this. So it all goes a little closer that you can then hang up on your bedroom wall and stare at our happy faces to remind you of a time when you were happy.
Or a time when you're sad and that floats your boat. Sometimes we've been sad sitting in the audience listening to ourselves.
Anyways, but we would like to thank the college, without our time here, we would never have come together to sing. We'd like to thank the Singers Guild, from whom we've taken a lot of money from. These suits were not cheap. We would like to thank the Office of the Dean Students. I think Katrina is here. Hello, Katrina. Your office has shown us. The Yale-NUS Arts. They are the people who help run the lights and the media. They are the rock stars of this college. I will miss them dearly. Yale-NUS Media, Prof. Rector Sarah Weiss, or outgoing Rector Sarah Weiss. I don't think she's in the audience today, but we thank her anyway. The World Harmony Council and Barbershop Harmony Australia, who helped us out with going to the conventions in the first place, where we learned like so much from. Like we were a pile of suckage, and they made us suck less. Prof. Noah McFinn, Denai Lenny, Alex Morris, people who had come down and were from the school and coached us along the way. The Acapella Society in Singapore, because they gave us our first real gig, singing the SG50 song. And to the Esplanade, with whom we sang a couple, like two voices festivals, one Mother's Day, and one workshop, I think. And so they've given us a really good exposure in bringing barbershop singing to the rest of Singapore, and we hope in somehow, some way, we would try to continue that moving forward. It'd be a shame to really see this die. And that's why we have the chorus as well, from whom we've drawn a lot of support as well. So we give a hand to the chorus as well. last but not least, to everyone here, thank you very much again for coming. We are very cognizant of how difficult it is to listen to an hour and a half of barbershop singing if you are not as obsessed with it as we are. So we really do appreciate the sheer amount of effort it takes to sit in your seats and stay there and stay awake through all this. Yeah.
And so, like we said, this is the end for us as a quartet in many ways. We will be singing at graduation. We're so thankful to all of you for having been such an amazing, welcoming community in many ways, both within Yale-NUS and outside of it. And we really hope that in the future that y'all can come and see this wonderful chorus perform. And we hope that this can be the start or the germination of more barbershop in Singapore and more singing in Yale-NUS. And this rotating circle exco members of the Singers Group, we can all, I think, say that the singing community here is truly something very special. And so to those of you in the audience, to our friends Patchwork, to the groups who've graduated, like the Scheduling Club and the Walnuts, I think everyone owes, at this college, owes them a big debt for having created such a rich environment for singing. And so we hope you had a wonderful time. We will, obviously, it's not like we vanished, so we'll still be here. You know, you want to sing the tag with us, you want to, learn more about barbershop, or you want to just go home and sleep. Great. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, take care. Good night.